Hey guys, it's Zippo here, and today we are going to be trying our hand at canning again. So we'll just get right on to it. Alright guys, we're going to start off by opening up. What we're going to be canning today is some deer steak. It's venison steak. Yeah, a couple of them. I'm going to be using my new Chicago cutlery knife. Now we're going to come over here. Open up our bag, floppers out a few steaks, and I'm just going to cut them into about 1 inch squares. I did 1 inch squares last time, and they turned out kind of small when it finished, so I might do a little bit bigger this time, but we'll figure it out as we go. Alright guys, up next we're going to take our mason jars and we are going to fill them with our deer meat. Leaving about 1 inch of head space on top. And I'm thinking we're going to get probably 3, yeah, probably about 3 jars. That's good. Next. I lied. Maybe we're only going to get 2. These steaks were a lot smaller than the last ones, I guess. And do that. Yep, all we're going to get is 2. I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, now what we're going to do is go ahead and fill our jars up to the headspace with water. Ooh, that went really quick. Gotta make sure you get all your air bubbles out of there. And then you stick a little bit more water in. That's just about perfect. This guy. I actually overfilled him, so we're going to take him over to the sink and dump some of his water out. That's good. Those both look good. Make sure your tops are clean. And now this pan is still hot. This is what I got my caps in. Just pulled it off the stove and brought it over here. You put your caps on, and then you just put your rings on, hand tight. Now we're going to take these. I'll just move the camera up like that. I'm going to take these guys and stick them in our canner. That's about the best view you guys are going to get. I guess I can move it down here. A little bit better view. Let's see, what's next? Next, we already put in the other can. I'll show you guys the inside. We already got the other cans in there that are just full of water. And we put our water down in the bottom. So it's got water down in the bottom. So, you know what? I almost forgot the salt again. Give me just a second. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to go ahead and open these jars back up, and we're going to take our caps and stick those back in this hot water, just for the time being. Yeah, that water's really hot. Ow. And I'm going to do this over the pan, just so if I spill any, it doesn't mess up the whole thing. Wait. I'm using the wrong salt. I'll be back. Alright, we're back with our pickling and canning. Whatever. We're back with the right stuff. So let's continue where we left off. A little bit in there. And a little bit, apparently it's half a teaspoon. I don't care if that's too much or too little. I bet it will work. So we put our salt in there, seal up our bag, then we come over here, we grab our warm lids, we stick our warm lids back on there, we stick our rings on there hand tight, move the camera up. And we take these over here and we stick them in the canner. Now we stick the lid on the canner. And you turn it till it locks in place. And you take your heat and you put your heat on high. Yes, this is the Zippo channel, so I'm pretty darn sure I have already screwed something up somewhere. Too late now. The canner is on. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back, and we have, I don't know if you can see it or not. Stick something behind it. Well, you just have to believe me. There's steam coming out of that thing. Let's do a quick thing because I need to do this quick. This is the weight on my Presto thing, and I really like it because it's just really easy to adjust because you just pop these weights off. That's 5, and that's 10, and then if I want it 15, I can put the other one on. So right now we want 10 pounds, so we're going to take this. And we're going to set that on top of there like that. And we'll be back in a second when it starts jiggling, because I think that's when we're supposed to turn down the heat. So, be back in a second. Alright guys, it's been just about 5 minutes. I hope you guys can hear me. But the jiggler has just started jiggling just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And per some sage wisdom, I am going to be cooking this for 45 minutes. Now we got our timer going, and here in a little bit I'll turn down the heat a little bit just to keep it at a nice steady jiggle, and we'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, quick insert right here. It is settled down, it's kind of calmed down. I've got it on medium heat, and it's just sitting there jiggling away. Timer's still going. So I'm actually fixing to head to the store. Alright, right there, Safety Sally's. There are other people in the house, and I have given them the 10-second spiel on if it does anything weird, turn the heat off so it doesn't explode. So I'm not leaving it unattended. There are people watching it, but I'm fixing to run to the store real quick. For my sage wisdom people out there, that's you, Misty Shooter and Misty Shooter 223 and Minbound, and any of my other subscribers that know something about canning. Here it is. It's jiggling. My question to you is that jiggling correctly? Hope you guys can hear it. It's just sitting there jiggling. So, quick question, tell me, is that jiggling correctly? Do I need to turn my heat up higher or lower? Alright, I'm going to go to the store. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, our timer is just about to go off. I just got back from the store just in time in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to turn our heat off. And we're going to remove the canner from the heat onto a different burner and let it sit there until it quits rattling and the little pressure sensor lock drops back down. So we'll be back in just a second. Hey guys, I just wanted to put a quick insert in right here while I'm waiting. First off, nobody told me how long it took for that thing to actually cool down and depressurize. I've probably been waiting an hour and it's still pressurized, so it's probably done now. I'll go in there and check in a second, but I just wanted to put in this little insert here, a shout out and thank you to Misty Shooter 223 and Minbound, because both of them have been a lot of help in my learning, my journey of knowledge in canning. So I will put a link to both of their pages in the description of this video. Yeah, this video was fun, but if you actually want to learn something about canning, go check out their pages. And I'll be back in just a second to open the canner and stuff like that. Alright guys, I'm back, and what we're going to do now is open up the pressure canner. Our pressure sensor has gone down. And as you can see, I'll go ahead and take this off. That was the weight, so there's no more pressure inside of here, so it is safe to open up. Always open pressure canner, pressure cooker, pressure anything away from you, or you will be in for a very rude awakening when you get the crap burned out of you by the steam coming out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove our two cans. Helps if you use the things the right way. And I tell you right now, they look amazing. Let's see how I want to do this. I'll just move. Yeah, you guys can see those. You see they are both bubbling. This guy has already sealed up. Both of them have water all the way up to the top, which is really cool. I really like that. The other ones that I did, they didn't have that. I'm just going to give this guy a little. Yep. And then that guy's sealed. So they are both sealed. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and tighten them down. And we're good to go. Let those sit out for about a few hours and cool off. Alright guys, that has been my video on canning. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I helped somebody else out, because a lot of people have been helping me out. That's pretty much it. That's the end of this video. I was going to wait a few days to do this video. About 12:30 now, so that's pretty much why. But Shall Not Be Infringed left me a message on one of my other canning videos and said he wanted to see more stuff like this. So this video is for you, Shall Not Be Infringed. Hope you enjoyed. See y'all later.